So this week's SmackDown spent a lot of time hyping up the Raw pay-per-view because they have multiple matches that are co-branded matches because they didn't really think through the roster shakeup too well. And they did a beat the clock challenge to determine the new number 10 for the tag belts. So all 4 of their tag teams had matches. Are you sitting down? You probably are sitting down. The Colognes took on American Alpha. And Alpha won in over 5 minutes. Good match? Competitive? So who's left for your second match, you're thinking? The Vaudeville? No, Gotch isn't there anymore. Well, there's the Ascension and Breezango. And the winner of that match, after a Super King Falcon, was Breezango. Your new number 1 contender is Breezango? So, if you're keeping score at home, 4th house on SmackDown. Naomi, women's title. Usos, tag. Orton, heavyweight. Owens, face of America. Naomi's number 1 contender, Charlotte. Usos number 1 contender, Breezango. Orton's number 1 contender, Jinder Mahal. And Owens, number 1 contender, AJ Styles. Two are fresh matchups, and man, I'm in point. I'm really glad I did not get tickets to Backlash. No Bray Wyatt, no House of Horrors match, and Orton Jinder Mahal sounds like a barn burner. That's a rocket buster. Maybe that'll surprise me. I don't know. I like the fact that they're setting the bar low, so anything beyond sheer mediocrity is going to be viewed as fantastic. So, Orton took on Rowan in a no DQ match. Nice back and forth. You know, table spots, chair spots, lots of kendo sticks. You know, not bad. Orton RKO out of nowhere. Cuts a promo about how he's going to demolish Bray Wyatt. Shankers like Jinder Mahal. Which is weird because on Talking Smack, he was like, I'm the new American Dream. And he had this kind of humble side to him, like, I'll prove people wrong. I deserve this. I earned this. This is mine. To, I'm taking up for my people. I want to speak to you in Punjabi. And then the Singh brothers, formerly the Bollywood Boys, and Jinder Mahal attacked Randy Orton. Then Jinder stole the title, got into a limo, and drove off. They've got time. They've got between now and the 22nd of May. They can maybe do something. Where's the 21st of May? Let me check. 21st of May. So they've got time. They've got time. They've got time to make it work. Or to build layers to it, like in same with the tag belts. Shinsuke Nakamura got to have an interview with Renee. And then Ziggler came down and was like, no, Renee, you can leave. He's having on a really long thing where Shinsuke's real name is Michael. And he toured the country with Janet, Tito, Jermaine. His best friend is a monkey named Bubbles. Slept in a parabolic chamber. Hyperbolic chamber, sorry. Parabolic was the name of the thing they trained in Dragon Ball Z. And then he went to Japan and became Shinsuke Nakamura. You could tell the crowd was kind of like, I want to hear Shinsuke talk. I really do. And then Shinsuke would be like, I have a question for you, Dolph. What is your problem? Puts Mike in front of him. Pulls away real quick just like Dolph did to him. And I'm like, alright. You're going to have a match and it's going to be wicked. It's going to be wicked. Because you know Dolph is going to take that Kinshasa and he's going to not be on TV for like 2 weeks. He's gonna be like, I got a concussion from it. I'm out. I'm done. He's gonna sell that like white, hot, searing death. That's gonna be fantastic. So I'm really looking for. That's gonna be a solid match. Currently, that match and potentially Owen Styles is the whole build-up currently to Backlash. So what else happened? Well, I talked with Becky about what's going on with Charlotte and Naomi. She was like, hey, if they like her methods, just going for it. And then the leftovers showed them, they're like, do you stand with us against Charlotte? And she was like, yeah, no. I'm a go with this. So I'm going to go to our 2 actual matches. AJ Styles, Baron Corbin with Owens on the desk. Owens, great on the desk. AJ Styles, I have a feeling you could wake up AJ Styles in the middle of the night and put on at least a 3.5-star match. At least. Drowsy AJ Styles is easily a 3.5 to 4-star match. I feel like he could be sick. Like, potentially vomiting with movement and still put on an amazing match. And Corbin, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be one of the best big men we've got in this business in several years. Great back and forth. Corbin's offense looks fantastic on a smaller guy. Lucky for him, he's a big dude. Solid match. AJ gets like the out of nowhere victory, which ticks off Corbin. Owens and Corbin beat down on Styles. Zayn makes the save. Boom. We got a tag match for this. Zayn and Owens work. Styles and anybody works. Somewhere there's someone who's just stepping foot in the ring. Noelle Foley and AJ Styles have an amazing match. If they did intergender. AJ could be Alicia Jones for the night and probably put on an amazing match. Just saying. And then what was our main event? Naomi Charlotte. In a match that was good. I can still tell that I think they haven't wrestled each other enough. Because there are moments where it's like, and move. And there's those couple seconds of pause. They did a spot where Naomi goes to the outside, kicks Charlotte in the head. Charlotte kind of staggers around. And Naomi kind of just waits there for Charlotte to then stagger back around and put her hand on the middle ropes for the flip over. And I was like, Some of this you can tell that just they're not. That's like, and move. And it's like, there's just. And you can tell they just didn't sync up quite right. Whether it was, you're like, oh, now I'm just going to go for head scissors because you see Charlotte kind of lean down and get her arms out. And I was like, yeah, you can tell that they're not there yet. Good match, but you can tell they haven't hit their stride yet. They're close. But those couple seconds here and there are glaringly obvious after we've finished seeing Charlotte and Sasha for several months. Where those two were fast and it was quick and it was crisp. Taking on someone new, there's that. They don't seem to be on the same page. They're at least on the same chapter, but they're not quite even keel yet. But solid back and forth match. When Charlotte gets on great offense, she looks fantastic. Countering a head scissors into a power bomb, like head scissors, take her down, full power straight up into a sit down power bomb. Great. Charlotte sold the offense well. Naomi sold the offense well. You know, as the match went on, they got that, like, called big moves. Sell that you're tired. Which, I was watching some old WCW pay-per-views, and it's one thing I really miss about that, is it's, you know, big move. And both guys kind of just, you know, they take that 2 or 3 seconds to sell a move. And that's good, like when you hit big moves, and you kind of you do that to sell, oh man, like, this is tiring. But when you're setting up for moves, and there's that obvious look at you like, you're getting in position now. It just takes you out just a little bit. But then they get to run it by the leftovers with Crouching Weemoth Becky. I was like, I mean, they're doing something with them. Will we see 6-person matches? It keeps the roster going, but it also shows that SmackDown lost 2 solid middle players. And now your top echelon, with the way they're being billed, it's Charlotte, Naomi, Becky. And then I have to go to Talia. And then Tamina, Carmella are kind of interchangeable. Tamina can be really good, but we haven't seen her for that really long stride. And Carmella's still green. So it was just it's been an odd week for wrestling going into a pay-per-view.